Welcome back to another video of the model map. Here we have a package from Jetset Models. So it should be some GSE, but let's open it up. Open that up a little more. So here it is. We got the collection. So let's open these up. I'm very excited. So first we've got this cargo ramp. Looks nice. Then next we have two of these, and they supposedly bend, which they certainly do a little bit, which is nice to get them around the planes. So they like that, which is nice. And then they also have two that have non-opened, which is nice. And then we have this fuel truck, which is actually pretty cool. Did not came, which is cool. And then we got 4 belt loaders of the same size. Yeah, same size of the belt loaders. So next we have catering trucks. So we have 2 at ground level, like these ones. And then we've got 1 at two different heights, 1 at each height. That's nice. And then we've got 3 jet bridges and then we have 2 the same size, 2 larger ones, and then we've got 1 smaller one. And then next we have 3 tugs, 2 of the larger sized, and then we have 1 smaller size. Nice to get the variety. Actually, this one is lower cab, and this one's taller, so they're all a little different, which is nice. And then we have 2 fuel trucks, like ground fuel trucks. And then we have 2 GPUs and ground support air stuff. And then last, we have a lavatory truck. And then I think a lavatory truck, I'm not sure, or a maintenance truck. So then here's the whole airport accessories collection by Jetset Models. Now let's hook it up or place them by this Alaska Max. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a catering truck, and I think this one will work, which is pretty cool, you can see. And then I'm going to add a GPU in the front there. And then it has a jetway, so then let's get a belt loader. They didn't really fit, but it's fine. They do fit, that's good. I don't know what the door is. I don't know. Belt loader, and then let's get these baggage carts. Then let's bend them a little bit. Not them too much. Get them around, which is pretty cool. I don't know if it's supposed to go under the wing or not, but I think it's fine. And then let's add, I don't know what kind of tug the size needs, but we can put it in there. And then we could get the fuel truck. I don't know which wing it goes under, but I know it goes under the wing. Put it there. Sorry. And then could get wait, no, yeah, we already have the fuel truck. And then we can get the lavatory truck and put it in the back there. So this is one gate here. Looks pretty cool. There's other stuff for cargo, so let's do that. So then here's my cargo gate, which I haven't worked on a whole ton of a lot, but if you get this, is this raised? I don't think so. You can put it there, and then you could get a belt loader, not belt loader, a jet bridge to it. There. I know this isn't the right stuff, but I don't really care. And then, oops, sorry. Can move it there, like he's pretending that the container's on. No, there is a container set, but I don't get it. And then you can get the big tug right there. And then you could get this fuel truck there. And then you could get another belt loader in the back. There. And then you could get that. And have another cargo there. So this is what the cargo could look like if you wanted to. If you want to check some of these out for yourself, make sure to check out Jetset models. If you like this video, please subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. See you later.